I'm here now. First, like to start out always talking about these home improvement registers. They're not licensed contractors, folks. Do yourself a favor, get you a licensed contractor. Whether it's a building, whether it's a pad, no matter what it is, go with a licensed contractor. You cut your odds of having issues a lot, tremendously, because as chairman of the State Contractors Board, every month I have to deal with these home improvement people who are causing issues and problems across the state of Louisiana for elderly people, people who don't understand construction, and they take advantage of them. One of the things they do, they use these one-page contracts that are not in detail versus a 36-page contract, which is detailed. A licensed contractor doing it, which is mine, versus a home improvement who's not. This doesn't protect you. It's too wide open, folks. Be careful of this. Like I told you several times, when you get a quote from me, I'm going to give you a license and a specification sheet. I'm going to be very specific, whether it's a Mallett building, a Quality building, or a Best Buy building. Very specific. Get the competitor. I got no problem competing with competitors. Apples to apples. Experience against experience. Okay? Because when it comes to that, there's no comparison. Because apples to apples on materials, we put the best materials into business on our product. We take an interest in everything. That's why we've been doing this for 22 years, and that's why we've got over 20,000 buildings on the ground. So we make a specification sheet. Make them initial that they're going to do everything that I'm going to do. Make them sign. Now you have a legal binding document, if you do want to do business with these yo-yos, to attach to this. That protects you. That protects you. It's all about protecting you, the customer. Okay? Now, and if they're worth their salt as business people, they'd want it long term. You worry about things like that. Short term, you just don't care. And let me tell you, over the last 20-something years I've been in business, I've seen at least 5 or 6 of them get into business like this and screw a lot of people. And they just disappear. Okay? Another bunch you need to watch is these out-of-state contractors. Most of them don't even have a home improvement, much less a licensed contractor. And this is the thing about an out-of-state contractor like Oklahoma. You got a bunch of companies that advertise and come over here. Oh, they're cheap, all right, but they're using number 3 lumber. They got a 1-year warranty. The problem with their warranty, they're 800 miles away. Do you really believe if you spring a leak on your roof that they're going to drive from Oklahoma to Louisiana? If you believe that, I've got news for you. They're not coming. So be careful of that bunch. Okay, now, I always like to tell you, the Mallett building, if you buy 900 square foot or more, hey, get you a free ice chest. It's called a Gator, made in Louisiana. It's comparable to a Yeti. It's a $500 value. Get over here. This is a pellet pit. If you haven't used them, they're the greatest thing. I've got several of them. I love them. This is a $700 value. You get this for free if you buy a Mallett building 900 square feet or more. Now, today let's talk about what do you need to do to check on to make sure you're getting a licensed contract. There's an easy way for you to do it. If you got a phone, a smartphone, you go in there and you Google LSLBC. It's going to pop up. It's going to ask you the name of the contractor. You type in his name. It's going to tell you what he is, what his licensure is, how long he's been in business. You can also, if you want to really get into it, you can go see if he's ever been brought before the board. Several of the people who do business here have been brought before the board. But that's up to you to go find that out. But it's easy to do. So easy. And let me tell you, if it doesn't pop up, he's not licensed. Another little game they play. A lot of them go to the parish and they'll get what they call an occupational license. That's not a license. That's a fee to do business in the parish. That's all that is. That don't mean nothing. But they'll say, I'm licensed, and they'll pull out this occupational license. Don't be fooled by that one either. That's not a license either. So go to the LSLB site, type it in, make sure, and it's going to tell you if they're a licensed contractor, how many years they've been in business since they've been licensed. It's going to tell you if they're a home improvement registered, how long they've been doing it. Because, experience in the business of building pretty much means that you're qualified. The longer you do something, the more you do it, the better you get. So if you got a guy who's been in business for 22 years, like me, versus a guy who's been in business 2 years or 3 years or 5 years, the odds are much in your favor that the 22-year guy knows what the hell he's doing. These guys, not real sure. You don't know. But also remember, Why doesn't a person who wants to be in the contracting business get licensed properly? Why doesn't he want to be a licensed contractor? Why doesn't he want to go to take the test? It would help him show that he's more qualified. I can't figure out why anybody want to do business with someone who's not willing to go take the test and take on the liability that it takes to be a licensed contractor. Oh yeah, you can say, well, it's price. Well, you're going to pay, you may get away with it, and some do. But down the line, somebody's going to get something inferior. Okay? Now, last thing I'll tell you is, hey, we are offering this building right now. This is a 30 by 50 by 14. It's a 20 by 50 wing, all treated lumber, all kiln-dried lumber. Lifetime screws, which is axe screws, free skirt board guards. Okay, 2 10 by 10 roll-up doors, 1 36-inch walk-through door, 6 by 6 post, concrete slab include 4-inch. My price, $51,499. Well, just to show you how powerful we are in the buying world, the same building being offered, he's trying to get $56,576. So save yourself about $4,000 or $5,000. Buy from a licensed contractor who's been in business 22 years instead of one of these guys who I'm telling you are not qualified. Once again, you got the Mallett challenge. At any time you want to take and have me and one of these competitors meet at your house and you be the judge based on our ability to sell our product, our knowledge of the product, I'm ready and willing. And if they don't want to do that, which I doubt they do, but if they do, I'm glad to go, ready to go. I'll go myself because I'd love to get in a conversation about qualifications, quality materials, years in business. It wouldn't even be a race. It'd be a shellacking. But I'm ready to go any point in time. So give us a call, 337-515-2154, which is my personal cell phone number. By the way, that's in here. That's one of the specifications. Every customer has my personal cell phone number. I doubt they're going to give you their personal cell phone numbers. They don't want to be bothered. I want to be bothered if you have a problem. I want to take care of you. That's why I do it. Or call our office at 337-214-0428. Share this. Thank you for listening. I'll be back this afternoon, God willing. Take care. Any listeners?
Yes, sir. I had